Okay, so the title of this video is slightly tongue-in-cheek. You know, for those who watch the channel more regularly, you'll know that I posted the video 3-4 weeks ago now, urging fans, subscribers of my channel, not my fans, I said, boxing fans, not to buy a Kell Brook Diego Chaves pay-per-view. Now, Eddie Hearn admitted in his IFL TV interview that he was trying to get it pay-per-view and that he'd had a lot of stick from the public. And I think this is the way we've got to go about it in terms of not getting these fights on pay-per-view. We have to let Eddie Hearn know that it would actually be a humiliating result for him to put it on pay-per-view, because the take-up would be so low that guys like Kell Brook headlining these pay-per-views actually suffer from lack of exposure. You know, so few people would buy that pay-per-view that a guy like Kell Brook just wouldn't be getting viewed by enough people to merit putting it there. I understand Hearn was in a tough position. He'd committed to the fight purses before the Fury-Klitschko fight went off, but realistically that's not the public's problem, and we shouldn't be expected to pay £15 to sanction this fight. You know, Diego Chaves, he's a good fighter, he's a solid guy. Stylistically it may make for an entertaining fight, but Diego Chaves is not on Kell Brook's level. Diego Chaves has not beaten world-level opponents, and whilst he's performed with credit in these fights, he's come up short on every occasion that he stepped up to top 10, arguably that he stepped up to top 15 level. I think Kell Brook wins the fight handily. I know Chris Eubank Jr. is in a fight against a guy called Jessen. I'll look that guy up and do a bit more research on that before the fight, but it's not a name that overly excites me. It doesn't appear to be much of an undercard, and I'm glad that, you know, this isn't going to be on pay-per-view, because had we paid pay-per-view for this, who's to say Eddie Hearn wouldn't pull Kell Brook Leonard Bundu next year, or Kell Brook Mike Alvarado? You know, the point is that by not having this on pay-per-view, it sets a precedent that you're only going to have Kell Brook headlining pay-per-views if the opponent is at least better than Diego Chaves, or if there's other fights on the bill at world title level. I think this is good news. Obviously Klitschko Fury will be pay-per-view end of November. No decision made yet on Anthony Joshua, Dillian White. That's an interesting one. But the look of the undercard that Eddie Hearn's talking about, Chris Eubank Jr., Spike O'Sullivan, that's a very good fight. That's a fight that will be getting a lot of coverage from my channel. Kevin Mitchell, potentially Luke Campbell on the bill, Tony Bellew in a big fight, maybe a world title fight. I could see that being a pay-per-view card, certainly in December. I certainly could. We'll wait and see, but it looks like we're going to have 2 pay-per-views. 2 is certainly a lot better than 3, and the bills look a lot tidier than the Kell Brook Diego Chaves bill, at least. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video.